YouTube, what's up, YouTube? Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Okay, let me make sure people can hear me. Let's get some people in here, see what's going on. We got one like. Hit that like on your way in. See if my boy Country should be in here soon. Get some people up in here. We're going to talk about a couple things. Talk about Iron Mike Tyson. Talk about Rocky, ASAP. You know what time it is. Here we go, Country. Hopefully we get some people in here, man. 7 o'clock at night. I don't know if the people tuned in earlier, man. Maybe they don't want to show up tonight. I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Can you hear me all right, Country? Just got the notification. Uh-oh. Dog bag from when I took the dogs out for a walk. Argentina salute with respect, with respect. Craig, Florida in the house. We love it when Florida shows up. Yes, sir. Let's see if we can get some people in this live tonight, man. I know a lot of people probably weren't expecting us to go live, but we're going to have to do it because we got a bunch of stuff going on. And then I missed the live this week, missed it last night. So we got it going now. Okay, upstate New York. Glad to see you in here in the house. Only got 8, 9. Let's go. Get them numbers up, man. We're going to talk about ASAP Rocky a little bit. Talk about some of the stuff that we're going to be doing. Turco, what's up, man? Talk about the little interview that we did today with Troy Kell. I know some people really wanted to see that, hear that. Concrete Mason, Mike Tyson didn't do enough to that fool. Damn, man. I hope your boy don't fall out. You know what I'm saying? I was going to do like a grand entrance, man, and come running down the stairs and get this thing going. You know what I mean? But I didn't have anybody to introduce me. Don't you think someone should introduce me, Country? What about you, Craig? Someone should introduce me, right? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blood on the Razor Wire TV. I got to get someone, man, with a crowd of more than 37 people. I'm just playing, man. What's up? Bones in the house. Bones is always, man, looking out for us, man. Appreciate Bones, man. Always, man, great comments. Always sharing. Bam, what's up, big dog? Ohio hears you loud and clear, Mr. Chad Marks. Thank you, sir. Don't you think I should do like some Jay Leno or take it all the way back to Johnny Carson and come running down the stairs when I do my lives? We got to make this thing fun once in a while. Make people smile. You know what I mean? Told I got the face for TV and the voice for radio. Damn. I think maybe I got the voice, man, but probably not the face, my boy. Jimmy Gunn, what's up? King Koozie, good, everyone. Koozie, I called you earlier today, man. I think I texted you, too. I definitely want to talk to you, man. Try to get some stuff going on that Discord, get that thing pumping. You guys excited about the Troy Kell interview? People want to hear from Troy? I think what we're going to do with the Troy Kell interview, man, editing it tonight, making the thumbnail in the morning, and then we're going to promote it and probably put it out on a Sunday night, man. But Sunday, it's going to be beautiful out. So I don't know. Maybe not Sunday. Maybe we should put it out Saturday night. What do you guys think? Damn, King Koozie getting married? Okay, big dog. Big King Koozie in the house putting on that old. You know what I'm saying? How long would 1090 Jake last in the feds? You want to know the truth? There's white bloods in the feds, man. And I'm going to tell you this, right? Like his people would, I mean, he'd be with his people, man. And, you know, you guys probably know that I'm not going to ever say nothing bad about that kid because I like that kid. And I'm going to tell you why I like him, man, because men respect men. And I didn't know that dude from a can of paint. I'm going to tell you something else he did, too, that I thought was big today, what I seen this kid do, man. This dude helped me, man. So I can't say nothing bad about this kid. I say it's real and it's raw, honestly. I'm not just saying this because he helped me, but the kid would make it. He's not a fool, man. He's one of the more intelligent dudes that I've seen, man, on YouTube. He man, listen, man. You know, he lived whatever life he lived, but as you get older, man, you mature, and that kid speaks well. He does research. I think he can handle himself, man. I'm being honest with you, man. Let me see. Yeah, Brad, I'm going to answer you about Troy, right? Troy Kell is easily one of the most hectic fuckers I've ever seen in any system. Let me tell you something about Troy Kell, man. He's one of the dudes that when you're in prison, man, we're not just doing the Troy Kell interview to blow us up, man. I'm going to help Troy get out of the hole, hopefully, man, where he can live, you know, the best life he can live while he's in there, right? I found you because of 1090. I haven't watched his video since I've been here. Well, I appreciate you. We're going to get into 1090 in a minute. Talk about Mike Tyson putting them beats on, but I want to address something about Troy Kell, man. When I talk to Troy, man, I think there's a lot more to the story, and you guys are going to hear it. He's what a real convict was, man. Like when he says something, he means it. He's not the type of dude where he'll say something just because it's what people want to hear. You know what I mean? when he says something, it's because it's what he means. Like I asked him, like, did you, people say you stabbed this dude, just because he was black and this and that. He's like, dude, if that's what it was, I'd just tell you that's what it is. But it's not, man. There was a lot more to that story. And me being in prison and me being, holy, your cat is freaking huge. Yeah, I feed him 2 little cans of food every day, man. This dude's nuts. And then he bites us. He whacks us when he wants to eat. Rusty. He's a mean guy. But Troy Kell's one of them dudes that's very respectful. Like Lauren says, he don't talk no shit, man. Like whatever he tells you, I mean, that's what it is. He's a pretty straightforward dude. I can say that. I mean, not even pretty. He's all the way straightforward, man. And being that, yeah, dude, honestly, I love all animals, but I'm not big on cats, man. But this little fella, he's been around a long time, so he's here, man. I take care of him. He loves me, even though he bites me and stuff every morning when he wants to eat. He was declawed, which they should never have done. But anyway, I take care of this little fella. He eats way too much, which is, we eat good around here, right? But anyway, yeah, Troy, man, Troy's a pretty straightforward dude. You guys are going to hear it from him, man. He hasn't done an interview. Chad pumping gas again. What? How'd you know I got gas, bro? Was Troy Kell the letter you read the other day? No. What I did the other day, man, was on the ADX. There's a bunch of stuff to talk about tonight. We'll be here for about an hour, right? So what I did the other day was I took the lawsuit from the ADX and I wrote that as if I was Harold Cunningham, but based off of fact, based off of the things that happened, things that were mentioned in the lawsuit. That's how I wrote that. And it took me like 2 weeks, man, because I'm busy, man. I'm always busy. But the way that I wrote that, man, I'm a writer, man. If you guys ever check me out, you can Google Chad Marks Criminal Legal News, Chad Marks Prison Legal News. Read my stories, man. Read the things that I've written. I've written, a lot of legal stuff, a lot of stories. So, yeah, if you haven't hit that, man, we've got 83 people in the house and 35 likes, man. You can hit that small little X on your phone. You can still hear me when you do it. Go over, hit that like, hit live chat, and you're back where you can type again. But you never miss me talking. So you're good. Anybody? Well, I mean, we're going to get into that, some of that stuff on the interview with Troy. So, but look, man, the dude's been in prison, man, since he was 18 years old. And it was very important that we did an interview with him. And I asked him to give a message to the kids, man. And when you listen to this dude, so you don't need to even hear my interview to know that this cat's super intelligent. You just watch the HBO documentary, man. Yeah, I know I don't say it right, but that's how I say it because I'm kind of country. Told you, man, my mom was from Indiana. So I got that little, if you hear my mom talk, she says, are you going to wash your clothes? Are you drinking that milk? Get some water. That's how my mom talks. So I kind of got that little southern twang. So I apologize, man. We got 60 likes. Okay, thank you. 78 people in the house. I need 18 more people to go ahead and go whoop, whoop, whoop. Hit that like button. Let's go. Troy Kell got me obsessed with the American system. That's how I got here. I'm always looking for new stuff on him. Well, let me tell you something, Brad. Let me tell everybody this, right? I think the documentary with Troy Kell kind of like opened the door to like the prison engineer. I'm not, maybe some prison YouTube stuff. Like, I think a lot of stuff started. So anyway, I'll check them out. Dope Sick Show. The Dope Sick Show. I should have you on, man. I know I messed up. Yeah, we're going to talk about ASAP Rocky here in a minute too, man. Definitely going to get into him. But, we started with Troy, so, and the ADX stuff. But Troy, man, Troy's a very intelligent dude, man. And he gave a message to youngsters, man. This kid went to prison when he was a kid, man. And he never had a chance to have a life. And I can only imagine what it's like to sit in there and be on death row, man, or call it whatever they want to call it. But, he's fighting for his life, man. And people are like, oh, well, screw him. But you got to listen, man, to what happens in prison. For those of you that have been in real prisons, serious prisons, you know what's going on, man. You know what it is, man. Sometimes it is kill or be killed in there, right? Chris DeBrief, we need to do an interview. We will, man. Chris, you're a good dude too, man. I'm just super busy, man. I'm super, super busy, but you're going to see me wearing these same clothes for the next 3 days because I did like mad interviews today. I did an interview with the lieutenant at Terminal Island when they brought in Barry Mills and all the AB dudes, Bingham, all them cats. And he tells what it was like to deal with them. And this is probably the best, BOP correctional staff or any prison staff interview that I've ever done. The dude's super intelligent, He's a big old honky, bunch of tattoos, and just a really intelligent dude as well. And we're going to talk about that. And we already did. We talked about it, but it'll be out. We'll have that AB interview coming out. We'll have the Troy Kell interview coming out. And as far as like, let me tell you something about ASAP Rocky, right? I can't show you this on my phone because I give this dude a lot of respect. But one of the dudes whose agency was involved in arresting that dude, like I knew right away, Terminal Island is a federal prison, brother. That's where them dudes were housed when they got ready to take him to trial. It's an FCI, California. Google that, Jason. I know you should be on that, boy. Jason's a Googler, man. He's an intelligent dude as well. But damn, man. So anyway, when ASAP Rocky got arrested, man, someone, we'll just say an agent, okay? An agent texts me and says, "Hey, man, this is what's going down right now." And I kind of wanted to do a video on it as soon as it happened, but I was just exhausted yesterday. But I think that we should do some stuff like that 2-3 times a week in the mornings, right? Because I can do both. I can put out the prison content at night and do like current events, man, stuff that people are interested in there in the morning. But the ASAP Rocky story is like, it's so much more than just, oh man, ASAP Rocky got arrested. The kid's worth $10 million, right? ASAP Rocky, $10 million. What's Rihanna worth? You got anybody know? Don't Google it. Just tell me what you think, man. Let's see. Whoever gets the closest, don't Google it. Keep it 100. If the closest gets a free T-shirt, man. Somebody, another brother donated $60 and wanted to give away 2 T-shirts, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to give, what's she worth? $100 million. No. Enrique Palomar. If you're in the United States, Enrique, all right, Enrique, you're going to get a T-shirt tonight, man, because she's worth $1.7 billion. What? $1.7 billion? Damn it, man. That's crazy, right? Jason says she's worth $25. Her net worth, according to the internet, is $1.7 billion. We got another shirt that we're going to give away tonight, but we ain't going to tell you what it's for yet. We're going to do a little, soup. But yeah, $1.7 billion. So you know who you are. You got the free shirt. Hit us up. Send me your email. Send me an email as long as you're in the U.S., bro. Because sending them shirts and stuff overseas, they're killing your boys' pockets. Like my pockets might be here in the morning. I go send 5 shirts across seas. My pockets are like, and so let me see, who was it? Who was the winner again? And Enrique Palomar. So Enrique, send me an email, brother. Give him the email for me, country, so he can see it, man. Watch him from Florida. Okay. What size shirt you want? What color? White or black? And send your address. There's the email, country. Just put the email. Take your phone, screenshot that thing, email us, and you're getting a T-shirt. All right. And then we're going to give away another T-shirt too tonight. But yeah, when you think about this cat, ASAP Rocky, I'm just like, wow. This dude's worth, and he's worth $10 million. What do they post? $550,000 bail. Like it ain't nothing, right? He's from Harlem. Everybody knows he's from Harlem, right? Born just before the big holiday in October. Let me see. He learned how to rap from his older brother. When Mayers was at the age of 13, his brother was killed in Harlem. Not an easy life, man. The death has inspired Rocky to take rapping more seriously. He attended to Bayard Rustin Educational Complex during his high school years. Mayers grew up admiring Harlem-based rappers and groups like Wu-Tang Clan. You guys remember the Wu-Tang Clan? Woo! 3 6 Mafia, Mobb Deep. I used to like Mobb Deep. I'm not going to lie to you, man. At the age of 19, Rocky hooked up with the group ASAP Mob. He began working with the group's producers to develop the spacey soundscapes underpinning his raps: Clams Casino, Space Ghost Perp, and ASAP TY Beats. He released 2 singles, Pesos and Purple Swag, in 2011, sparking a major label deal before he released his first mixtape, Live, Love, ASAP. The following year, he signed to the Sony RCA of Polo Grounds Music for $3 million. Imagine what that's like, man. 19 years old, man. They're like, yo, man, we got you. $3 million. Your life's getting better. He's living a good life. He's financially straight. But, man, some dudes get stuck in the street, man, and that's what it's about, man. You're stuck in the street. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more information coming out. People are like, man, you probably shouldn't talk about that unless you know what it is. Listen, man, I know one thing. The man's involved in, you know what I'm saying, doing things that maybe the man shouldn't be involved in, regardless of the situation. I mean, I can understand someone comes to your house, they're harassing you, they break in your house, they do something to your family. You know what I mean? You got to start, you know what I'm saying, swinging them things or whatever. It's all good, man. But when you're out, man, in the street, man, and whatever's happening is happening, just like, damn, bro, you should probably be easy, man. You got millions of dollars. You got a baby on the way. And you guys know I'm big on, talking about that stuff. I never realized, man, what it was like to have kids until I had them, bro. And there was a time where I felt like I wanted them. And then when all this happened, I was like, damn, man, am I making the right decision here? I've been through some shit, man. But everybody that comes on this channel, man, Gary's been through some shit. Danielle's been through some shit. Country's been through some shit. Chris, Jason, Bones, Michael, man, we all been through some shit, man. And that's why we're here, because this shit's sometimes therapeutic, right? Go ahead and hit that like button. 104 people, 103. Someone just took off on us. Didn't like what we was talking about, maybe. Or maybe that person went out and shared the hell out of this live. Donald Lyons, Pooh Shiesty. I might do an interview, not an interview, but maybe we'll do a little something on Pooh Shiesty. I was going to do that too. But we're going to talk about some things that other people haven't talked about. Maybe we'll pull the docket sheet. We'll look at the plea agreement, because he's got that other shooting involved, right? So that other shooting or other gun possession, did the feds, take care of that too? I don't know if anyone's touched on that today, but maybe we'll pull the docket, man, and we'll go in there and we'll put the old jailhouse lawyer's cap on, and we'll do some jailhouse lawyering, man. I think I should start doing that with some of these celebrities, right? People are like, man, you're going to run out of prison content, man. Dude, there's stuff happening in prison all the time, bro. But you know what? You learn and you evolve, man. You don't just stay in one place, do you? If I did that, I would have stayed in prison for 40 years, man. I'm a fast learner, man. Although I do want to learn how to do this, right? And I'm going to give my boy a shout out, man. 23-1, like how he gets on this screen right here. Your boy hasn't figured it out, all right? So he might have his screen on a live, and he's doing that. And we'll talk about Johnny Depp tonight too, man. Mania, Johnny Depp. Holy shit. Is he nuts or what? So, let me see. Oh, 1090 Jake did earlier. All right, I better go watch his video. I don't want to do the video that he did. Like I said, I respect that kid, man. I think he's a hell of a journalist, a good speaker. But 23-1, he's always on here. He's got that dummy out there. He's dinging him up. You know what I'm saying? He's putting little moves in. But he's always talking. I can see his little picture here. Does anybody know? Can I do that through my OBS and just hit live and do it? Chad, do the Angels own the dinosaur? The dinosaur restaurant? I don't know, but the dinosaur restaurant has good food. Johnny Depp been drinking. Johnny Depp's got a lot of things going on, man. But Amanda was putting the swingers on him too, man. And I don't mean them kind of swingers, man. What are you thinking about? Come on, Donald Lyons, man. I'm talking about, them hands, man. I know what you were thinking, bro. Even though you didn't say it, I know it, bro. I hope you don't get mad at me. I'm just joking with you, Donald. You bring a whole other perspective, Chad. Yeah, well, that's what I want to do, man. I want to bring a different perspective. You guys are ever in Rochester, New York, man, or Syracuse, go to the dinosaur restaurant. You guys ever had dinosaur meat? Come on, man. Sometimes I'm afraid to say certain shit on here, but I mean, it's not real. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got good food, man. It's like barbecue. I'm joking around with you guys. Man, YouTube will teach you that stuff. Hey, Chad, what happens to wife beaters in prison? I don't know, man. People don't go to federal prison for that stuff, dude. They don't go to prison for that. Let me see. At least not federal prison. But anyway, let's look at this, man. Rakeem Myers, better known as ASAP Rocky, was arrested Wednesday at Los Angeles International Airport in connection with the shooting in November, according to Los Angeles Police Department. Myers was arriving on a private plane from Barbados, where he had been on vacation with his girlfriend, the singer Rihanna. So he pulls up with Rihanna. They're on the plane. They're chilling. He gets arrested. Could you imagine going from Barbados to like the LA County Jail? Like, damn. I know he's glad he got bailed out, because you know what happens? Country, I'm joking, man. They don't have dinosaur meat, bro. It's kind of like that. I could have made up some shit and been like, hey, it's kind of like that meatless meat, right? We got a restaurant called The Dinosaur, man. Ribs, chicken, barbecue, all that type of stuff. So, but anyway, according to multiple law enforcement sources familiar with the matter, Rihanna was with Myers when he was arrested, and a search warrant had been executed at Myers' residence in Los Angeles. Myers' attorney, Alan Jackson, confirmed that his client had been arrested. Myers was booked. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Some people get mad at me about my pronunciations, man, but I told you I'm from New York, but I'm a little country, man, as you can tell. Myers was booked into jail at 12:42 p.m., and bail was set at $550,000, according to the LA County Sheriff's Department booking report. He was released less than 3 hours later after posting bond. Myers is the suspect in the November 6th shooting near Vista Del Mar and Selma Avenue around 10 p.m. according to the LAPD. The shooting victim later told police that Maris, who was walking with 2 others, approached him with a handgun on the street. Damn, man, you got $10 million in the bank, bro. You're approaching dudes on the street with a gun. The victim claimed Myers shot at him 3 to 4 times and that he believed one of the bullets grazed his left hand, according to police reports. The shooting had not yet been reported in the media. In a statement on Twitter, after publication of this article, police gave details of the November incident and said early this morning, LAPD officers arrested Maris for assault with a deadly weapon, firearm at the Los Angeles International Airport. The case will be presented to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office for filing consideration. Police said the shooting occurred after an argument between 2 acquaintances escalated. Going out for the homies, man. You might be going to prison. Police made the arrest with assistance from Immigration and Customs Enforcement's Homeland Security Investigations team. In January, Rihanna announced that she was pregnant with her first child. In March, she told magazine Elle she was in her 3rd trimester. She turned 34 in February. So you remember, man, this cat had got arrested before, right? And we did see that Mike Tyson incident. We're going to get into the old Mike swinging them things, too, in a minute. Because I want to talk about that. But I want to talk about ASAP Rocky, man. In 2019, Myers, now 33, was arrested in Sweden after a fight on the street between his entourage and 2 men. Then President Donald Trump fought for his release, warning Sweden it would face negative consequences if he was not freed. So that's one thing about old Don, right? You know, people are like, hey, this man's a racist, this and that. Look, I believe he's got some issues, right? But old Don, man, he was a celebrity, man. He was stepping up, man. He was stepping up. Lil Wayne, Kodak Black. Old Don was like, man, I'm about to help some people out, right? Dude from Death Row Records, was it? Gave him clemency, right? He had murder in his case, maybe a couple. But old Don was stepping up for the celebs. He was convicted of assault, given a suspended prison sentence, and had to pay more than $1,000 in damages. He served a month in jail before the sentence was handed down, so he did not have to serve any additional time. So, look, man, you know, for real, man, in the criminal world, people might think, you know, normal people might be like, damn, man, Harry O. Yes, sir, Harry O. One of my good friends, man, Weldon Angelos, who was serving 55 years in federal prison for selling weed with a gun. He was a big part of that Harry O movement, man, down there on that clemency. Former federal prisoner, ended up getting clemency when Obama was in there, and then he ended up with a pardon from Donald Trump. So, you know, the kid's out there, he's working hard, man. I'm going to say hustling hard to help get people out of prison, man. And he was part of the whole Harry O thing along with Alice Johnson and I think Snoop Dogg and a few other people, man. But that ended up working out. But think about Harry O, man. Your girl's worth $1.7 billion. And money don't make, you know, money, people say, man, money don't, what's the saying about money, man? Money don't make you happy. Well, what money does is it makes things a whole lot easier, right? And when your life is easier, there's less arguments, there's less stress. So I think money does help, man. You know what I mean? He had 55 years. Weldon Angelos. You guys want to Google my boy Weldon, man? Weldon's doing big things, man. You know, he was a music producer back then, worked with Snoop Dogg, a lot of people, man. And the government came in and took his life for a couple quarter pounds of weed sales, I think, and a gun. So they smashed him. Johnny Depp's brother was in jail for a murder that he didn't commit, right? Gary, I don't know if his brother was in jail for a murder he didn't commit, but he did help them dudes that were all on death row, like 3 or 4 like headbanger dudes were on death row for many, many years, and he was part of trying to help them dudes get out. But we're going to get to him in a second. But I'm just saying, like, man, you got your life is like, all right, right? You man, you're having a baby with Rihanna, man. Like, I think it's time to sit back and be like, you know what? You got 1.7. I got 10. Let's have a family, man. I want to be a husband, man. I want to be a father. I want to get out of the streets. That don't mean you turn your back on your boys, but what it does mean is if your homie's out there having a beef, you're not pulling out guns and just letting off shots. You know what I'm saying? Because there's someone that's a little more important than your homies, man. Your homeboys, you kick it with whoever you're with. The Sea Dog and Cooper Show podcast. I'm gonna check you out, homie. Check out the Sea Dog and Cooper Show podcast. My boy was in USP Hazleton. Hit me up, man. Maybe we'll do an interview, bro. But that's when it's time to be like, yo, man, what's most important, man? My wife, Rihanna, I'm about to marry her, and my baby, man. I'm about to have a newborn baby right here, and just want to be a husband and a father, man. You don't have to turn your back on your friends and all that shit, but what you have to do is put your family first, right? Anybody disagree? And I think that's what dudes should be doing. And someone mentioned 1090 Jake, and someone had told me something about him the other day where they were like, his street life is his street life, but he has a family life where, man, he's a family man. And I can't say nothing more than, man, that I respect that. You know what I mean? Oh, and I was going to tell you about 1090 Jake too. So the kids shouted me out. Everybody knows that. I didn't never talk to this dude, man. This dude did me a favor, man. Like, he didn't even know me. And I'm like, man, that's when you're like, I know who Tales from the Pen is. That's when you're like, damn, man, dude's an all right dude, for real. To go out of your way to help someone. And then I seen him do it today for K Frog, man. I think it was on No Jumper. Like, I seen a little clip on Instagram or something where he's like, yo, this is one of the dudes you should interview, K Frog, whatever, yada, yada. And, he gave that kid a big shout out on a big platform, man. So, I mean, like, the dude, I judge people by their actions, homie. You know what I mean? People make mistakes in life. I respect that. I understand that. I've made plenty. I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect. But this dude right here, I mean, he's helping people, man. That he don't have to help no one, man. This man's making $600,000 a year, man. He's giving back. He's doing what he's supposed to do, man. Not everybody does that. And even me, man, I'm just a small time guy on here. You know what I mean? And being a small time guy, there's dudes that call me. Chad, there was way more to the K Frog stuff. I only seen it was like a 20-second clip I seen that came on like Instagram or something. But so anyway, 10 days, what's wrong with you today? 1090 Bong Donkey doesn't like 1090 Jake. Listen, man, I respect the dude for what he's done. I respect his work ethic. I respect his journalism skills. Because I know, man, you guys that don't do YouTube, man, when you really do a video, you don't know, man, that you got to research this stuff, man. You got to sit in front of the computer. You got to find things. You got to put things together. That's part of the life, man. But if the dude's taking care of his family, taking care of his kid, I mean, that's what I respect. The rest of that stuff, man, I'm not saying nothing, Bong Donkey. I just, I'm sure that, man, he's got his priorities straight. I can tell you that. I see it. Jake is a phenomenal journalist, well-spoken. Yes, he is. You down with AEW wrestling? You must be talking. Man, don't hit me with no crazy shit, man, trying to embarrass your boy. You know what I mean? 1090 makes $60,000 a month. Hate all you want. Doesn't bother him at all. No doubt. I mean, he's taking care of his family, man. He's making big money. Listen, this is the thing, man. Like, when you're in the street, copy of Blood on the Razor Wire is making its rounds on USP Allenwood. That's what's up. So let me tell you something, man. When you're Albuquerque, New Mexico, I got to do a story, man, on something, man. I had a client, man. I want to do it, man. I want to do it. But let me tell you something, like I was saying before I started reading, because I try to give you guys and not get sidetracked, but I do want to read and pay attention to the people, man, because it's our channel, not mine. But if you can, man, you got 129 people, hit that like. That would be wonderful. Damn, I just went to 0 people. People still in here? Okay, 135, 136. If you can, hit that like button. But some people, I lost you. How'd you lose me, bro? Come back. I think everyone lost me, and then it came back on. I wonder what happened. So anyway, like, dudes got out here and they found a new hustle, man. When you're a hustler, man, you're a hustler, and that's all there is to it, man. Badass video the other day, ADX was on fire. That's what's up. When you hustle, man. And sometimes you find a different product to hustle. And that's what he did, man. He found a different product to hustle, man. He realized, man, I don't want to go to prison no more. I don't want to be in prison no more. And he found an outlet. And I seen 23 and 1. Said, look, man, I told the dude, man, and I think 1090 Jake gave him that shout out too on the No Jumper. He's like, look, man, I told him, man, get you a channel, bro. Do your thing, man. And he did it. And I'm sure that, he changed his situation, because far too often, so many of us get out of prison and we end up back out there on the street, man, because sometimes that's all you know. You just have to think of something different to hustle. And I'll tell you guys this, right? Like, I really do work, man. I work my ass off, man, because that's all I know, man. I used to tell people in prison, man, I'll outwork you, man. I'll outwork you. Even when we did burpees, man, I will outwork you, man. Because I just got this thing in my mind where I'm like, this is what it is, man. And this is what I'm going to do. And I work. I came out here and hit the ground running, man. Danielle, I Ben gave you a wrench because all the love that you show Blood on the Razor Wire TV. So that's why you got a wrench. I gave it to you like 2 weeks ago, I think. But anyway, I came out here, man, and the prologue was like, yo, you got to get a job, this and that. I'm like, listen, bro, I am the job. I am the product, man. I'm going to do this. And I learned this from a very good friend, man. A brother, African-American brother, Cedric Dean, one of my best friends in the world. The General Stevie Burke is reading it. I hope he is, man. Don't worry. Hit that rewind. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, sometimes we put up videos, man. I see what you wrote, man. Sometimes we put up videos, man, where you're like, damn, bro. I got 4 or 5 videos. And you know what? I sent one to Danielle. Danielle got it because no one else got it. But I sent it to her and said, I'm not putting this out. Look at this dude, man. Dude, like sometimes, sometimes you put out a video and you're like, damn, maybe I should have scrapped that one and chalked that up as a loss. You know what I mean? But we put them up, man. And it is what it is. But there's videos where if you guys seen this one video, you'd be like, dude, this dude had me too, man. He threw the line and he drugged me in. And he's threatened me numerous times since then. Like he wants to beat me up and all this other silly shit. But I don't know. He wants to swing them things, I guess. But after I seen the video, I'm like, dude, I think I told you guys this before. I'm like, bro, I beat people like you up on the way to a real fight, man. You know what I'm saying? He kept threatening me. I'm like, yo, bro, watch your lip before you're holding it. You know what I'm saying? But don't steal my lines, Jason. Don't steal my lines, man. But anyway, yeah, dude, like threatened me. But if I put this video out, you guys would be like, Jesus, man. You'd probably, yeah, you. It's just crazy. The truth hurts. You told me that. You told what? That motherfucker. Hey, man, it's all right to come on here and have fun. Like in the beginning, I think I was a little too serious. Like in prison, I was serious. Like when I taught classes and shit, I'm an aggressive person, man. So I apologize. Watch your lip before you're holding it, no doubt. I used to say all kinds of, like, we used to joke and play in there, man. Don't get it twisted, man. Me and some of my boys, we laugh and play. You know what I mean? But sometimes, man, people only respect violence. Like, let's talk about Mike Tyson, then. If you don't get sick of your own crap, you'll never change. You need to hate what you have become to shed that skin. For real, man. If you preach positive things, man, you have to believe in yourself and know that you must become the change that you seek to see in others, man. And don't ever forget that. So let's talk about old Iron Mike, right? You guys seen the whole video? Because if you watch like certain shows, they only show the clip, like they take out pieces. People do that. I've experienced it where you take out a piece and you make it look like something other than what it really is, right? So Mike didn't just jump up and start wailing on this kid, man. Like this kid was harassing him up over the top. I think Mike said, hey, man, come on, man, And sometimes you get tired of that shit, man. And that kid only respected violence. Mike got up, man. He started. Whoop, 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 whoop. He looked a whole lot better, in that fight than he did in the Roy Jones fight, right? Anybody agree? I mean, he looked a whole lot better, man. He was hitting him with them little whoop, whoop, hitting him with them hooks. I might use that on my 13-year-old next time he acts up. So yeah, man, Mike made sure that dude was holding his lip, man, before he left that plane. But I seen the news tonight, like the world news, with that, is it Stephen Marr or something? And he's like, hey, look, man, Tyson was in a physical altercation. Mike Tyson had a physical altercation on a bus today, on a plane. So he didn't really smash him, you know what I mean? But other people are like, look at Mike Tyson, look what he did. He's crazy as hell. Is he really crazy as hell, man? Or is he just a dude where dude kept pushing him and he got tired of this shit, man? And there's a lot of people that, are like, you need to do a video on high-profile inmates. How about Troy Kell? How about we did an interview with Troy Kell? Is he a high-profile inmate? He's a high-profile prisoner. When I wrote for Criminal Legal News, Amy, thank you. I hope your cousin's doing all right. Shout out Dope Sick Show. Yes, sir. We got to bring Dope Sick on, man. Dope Sick, email me, man. I know you want to come on. I'm going to do it. Yeah, the dude was drunk, talking shit. They say he threw a water bottle. I don't think I've seen the water bottle. But, and then they said he didn't, want to press charges or anything, which hopefully works out for old Iron Mike. But, man, Mike ain't crazy. He's tired of people just doing shit to you, man. Sometimes you just get tired, man. Like, yo, bro, I told you, man, be easy, man. And, I had an incident in prison where we had this white dude. He was like the age of one of my uncles. And I know you guys heard me talk about this before, where these dudes in here are smoking chew, like out of the CO's mouth, right? We got 129 people and 134 likes, man. Can we get a couple more likes? I know it was 120. I know we got more likes than people, but it's all right. If you haven't hit that, go ahead and hit it for us. But anyway, yeah, chew ports, nasty ass shit, man. Spitterettes, chew ports. And there's this white dude smoking, and I'm like, yo, listen, homie. The Serenos came to me. I was real cool. Like I talk about Spanky. I'm like, yo, look, though, you got to stop smoking this shit, man, over here in the shower because they're going in this kid's cell. And dude didn't want to listen, man. He kept doing bull. Oh, man, you can't tell me how to do my time. And, it came to the point where, and I think I showed you guys a picture of Richie, right? Where we had to go in the cell, and I'm like, yo, homie, I told you, man, stop this shit. And I had to slap the dude, man. As soon as I slapped him, boom, Richie hit him, two-pieced him, pop, pop, boom. I think he fell into bed. And we're just like, yo, man, you don't fucking listen, man. And sometimes people only respect violence. And in prison, in order to avoid an issue with the Mexicans, with the Southsiders, this dude had to get, you know what I mean? Yeah, this dude had to get jawed, man. You know what I mean? He had to get a little eye jammy. And after he got the eye jammy, he stopped, smoking in the shower, man. Like, dude, you're we can't tell you how to do your time, but you're dictating how this dude does his time because he's the tattoo man, the dude that did all the tattoos on my back, right? Like, you got to be easy, man. You got to breathe easy. You can't just be doing shit like this. And then, he used to smell so bad, too. When they smoke that shit, it smells horrible. I used to tell him, look, homie, go put some Muslim oil on, man. Go get in the shower. Don't be over here near the TV with that shit, man. We're over here trying to watch, you know what I'm saying, like The Voice, Pit Bulls and Parolees. And I'm like, this dude smells like Wild Wolf. Woozy. Whatever. The dude smelled horrible, man. So I'm just like, yo, beat it, man. And then after he did all that stuff, burnt wintergreen. Yeah, man, after he did that shit, man, it was time for him to go, man. You know what I'm saying? He had to go. He couldn't watch TV over there at the white TV no more. None of that shit. He used to have to go over to the lane TV. And then he ended up going to the hole. And he sent out a message that he was going to send some shit to me in the mail. Like, he told someone that to try to get some shit to come through the mailroom and get me jammed up, right? Like, he was just going to send some drugs or something into the prison to try to fuck me over, which I'm glad that he didn't do that. He ended up, I think I might have got out before him, though. But the dude was just mad because, it's called cop spit. Ugh, it's called spit of red. It's called a lot of things. Joe, I'm happy you found a house, man. I hope you're doing all right, bro. So unfortunately, sometimes you got to do shit in prison, and sometimes you have to do shit in the street. Like Mike, if Mike didn't tag that dude, right? Would he have kept talking shit? Would he have hit him with another water bottle? What would this dude have done? Like, when is enough, man? Just because you're a celebrity and shit, man, you deserve to have a little bit of peace. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody, man. 151 likes, 151 people in the house. Numbers are jumping up and down. Look, man, we're going to put out that Troy Kell interview, and I want people to share it, man, on your social media, right? I think it's a good message, man. And like I said earlier, the dude's super intelligent, man. Don't get it twisted. He's super, super intelligent. And we're also going to put out the Aryan Brotherhood video with the lieutenant, who was a lieutenant at Terminal Island. He was there when Barry Mills came in. He was there when Bingham came in. For those of you that weren't here earlier, that's another video. I did that interview today. So if you see me wearing the same clothes, then you know why. And actually, this is a shirt my wife wanted me to wear, right? Like, soon to be a dad. And I was like, damn, man, you want me to wear that, man? I'm like, man, I'm wearing it, man. But at first I was kind of like, the truth. Did you smoke cop spit, Chad? Dude, I have never smoked anything ever in my life. And that's the God's honest truth. I never smoked weed. None of that stuff, man. Never. Not even one time, man. I think I might have told you guys I did acid one time and it destroyed me. Troy Kell is not in the ADX, man. He's in Utah State Prison, my boy. But yeah, I don't use drugs, homie. I don't smoke nothing. I don't even drink coffee. Never have. I was always an athlete, man. I was a fighter. I was an amateur fighter, man. Never got into that, man. Never. Lauren Kell, man, big respect to her, man, for being who she is as a person, as a wife, as a woman. It's not always easy, man. For all the women that are listening, if you had a husband in prison or a boyfriend or someone that you loved or cared about, in a relationship, it's not easy, man. Jalen Lee, what up? I see you. It's not always easy, to hold a dude down in prison, man. It's a rough go, man. You go through all kinds of stuff probably when you go to visits, with the cops and having your car searched. What up, Vato? I see your video on YouTube. Okay, Alfonso. I see you, eh? So, yeah, man, not always easy for women, man. And not just, Miss Kell, but, the other wives that are on here watching. And it's a rough go, man. I know it's a rough go. It's not always easy. So I commend you, man. Anybody that sticks by anybody in prison, I commend you, man. Because people need you. People need you. That's it. You ever drink alcohol? Well, yeah, I have. Thank you, Chad. It's even harder when he's on death row. I understand. Jalen Lee, Yo, can you say hi to my wife, please? What's your wife's name? I'm going to say hi to Jalen Lee's wife, all right? Hello, how are you? Tell me what her name is, man. We'll give her a big shout out. Jody's coming out of the woodwork when you're okay, man, is locked up. It's crazy. Yeah. That's another thing, because I had been in state prison, man. Let me tell you guys something, too. Like, I'm real old fashioned, man, and I'm serious about some shit, right? Like, I get real serious, right? Um, when I used to be out there getting money and we go to the club and do whatever we're doing, if I met a chick that had a boyfriend in jail, man, I was all the way good. I'd be like, yo, listen, because I had been there, you know. They searched me at Lompoc visit, got swabbed by a CO, and they said I had drugs, and they escorted me out of there. Shit, I thought I wasn't leaving. Crazy, right? They got that wand and shit. So you plan on helping them off death row? Is that what you were saying before? I'm gonna do whatever I can to help him, man. I know he's got a team of lawyers. Anything that I can do to chime in, yes. Really, man, mainly get him out of the hole, man. He's been in the hole a long time, man. And there's other dudes, and you're going to hear about this in the interview. There's other people that have killed people, man, that get out of the hole, right? People that have stabbed people, killed, I think there's one or two guys that actually killed two people in prison. They spent many, many years in the hole, and they got out of the hole. But, because Troy Kell is Troy Kell, and I'm sure that a lot of this has to do with the HBO video, and the way that things, were done, that they're like, oh, no, Troy can't never come out of the hole. He's got to always be in the hole. Well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? And I sympathize with the family, right? The Blackman family, and so doesn't Troy. He's been in solitary confinement for 28 years. And Troy talks about that where, sometimes in the heat of the moment, you don't think about this guy having two daughters. You don't think about he has a mother and a father and a brother, people that love him and people that care about him. And sometimes in prison, I'm not saying this about his situation. Sorry, man, her name's Jamie and my name's Chris. I feel stupid. It's all good. Jamie, big shout out to Jamie. Chris, man, we're just going to put you to the side since you messed up, man. We're not going to give a shout out to Chris. Should we give a shout out to Chris? Big Chris, Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Shout out to Chris. As long as he's a real deal, can pick up sense for months later. He's getting that Silverstein treatment. He is, man. And, man, being in the hole really fucks you up, man. Casper Corleone. Let me tell you something, man, about this YouTube thing. I'm making a commitment to you guys, all right? My commitment is this, and we're going to do a giveaway the first Sunday of the month. We'll give a cash giveaway. I got a couple people in mind, man. I definitely got a couple people in mind. But, if we get YouTube rich, we're going to take care of the people, man. And I'm not talking about $200 here, $100 there, or a place. We're going to do some things. Troy Kelly has two bodies. Listen, the truth hurts. Look, man, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I think I know who you are, right? I think me and you have talked on Facebook. I might be wrong. I know that you're a guard, a correctional officer. I don't hate you because of the job that you do, right? What I do is I don't like, man, cops that go out of their way to do nasty shit to people, right? What's the name of the Troy HBO video, Chad? It's called Gladiator. Just Google it. It'll come right up. Watch that before you watch our interview this week. Maybe we'll do our interview. We'll put it out on Saturday, maybe. Sunday's going to be 80 degrees out. People ain't going to be inside at 7 o'clock at night. At least not around my neighborhood watching videos. Imagine that cutting out your balls. Yo, what did you do when Powers brought out his finger? I'm going to talk about that in 1 second, dude. Jesus, man. Dude, I wish you could see the hair just stood up on my arms when you wrote that. I'm going to tell you in a minute. I respect guys like Troy Kell and Silverstein have wives. My girl only made it 9 months before she bailed. So I want to go back to the cop, right? And we'll go back over here in a minute, and I'll talk about John and his finger. I'm like, damn, dude. So you guys didn't know, man. He took mine off too when I was in the red cage. I was going to do a video about John, but you guys never noticed that my finger was missing. John bit it. But anyway, no, I'm joking. Go ahead and smile. Who's smiling? I hope you're smiling right now, right? So anyway, I believe that people are redeemable, man. A lot of people are redeemable. And the one thing that you have to understand in prison is that sometimes, Gladiator, sometimes you have to realize, man, that we live in a dog-eat-dog world. And way back then, it was that way. Someone was going to die. Either Troy was going to die or he was going to die. There was an understanding. Blackman had, some extra clothing on to deflect any knives or whatever. That stuff's true. It's all in the paperwork. I read all this stuff, man. I got it, man. And with their permission, I could post it if that's what you guys want. What up, dog? Big Tree saying, love your channel, man, from New Mexico. Big Tree, I appreciate you, bro. I had a real good friend from Florida, man, called Tree in Coleman. Chad, do the voice. I've done 2 or 3 interviews today. I've talked on the phone to numerous clients. And, man, I'm a little messed up right now. Let me get a drink first, all right? Maine State Prison. You guys got like PlayStations and everything over there, right? So you guys know I'm going to do the voice, man, one more time, man. You guys ready? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome John Powers. Hold on. Chad, you want to play a little wall ball, man? You want to come outside today, man? Don't tell the fuzz on me, bro. I'm like, holy shit, where'd this guy come from? He's a real avatar. But anyway, that was kind of what he sounded. I've seen his little video. He sounds a little different in his video, but back then he was shot, man. This is when he first came out, man. He first, and I'm not making fun of him. I'm just telling you how he talked. We used to laugh and joke about it anyway, so including him. I used to do shit, man. Drop some content on USP Yazoo City. Yazoo City's buck wild, my boy. They got all kinds of shit going on over there. Yes, sure is, bro. How do you buy your book that's autographed? You can get it from us. Hit me up on an email. You can send the money through my website, or you can send it on Cashapp, and I'll put it out the next day. Like some people hit me up like, Chad, I didn't get my bracelet. I didn't get my keychain. I'm like, dude, hold on. And then I had put dude stuff in there again. I was like, I'm just going to send it again. And boom, all of a sudden he got it. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'll tell you what I am doing. I don't know where I put them now, but I'm saving these receipts now from the post office. So if someone don't get their stuff, I could go down to Blade, man. I sent Danielle Foster something on 4/21/2022. This is 4/21. Oh, this is delivery date. I sent this to Canada. Holy shit, man. 3167. But anyway, I'm saving these because if you don't get your stuff, I'm going to the post office. Hey, man. You guys are like the BOP employees, man. You guys ain't worth shit. People ain't getting their stuff. So we'll start taking care of that, man. Yeah, before I just take the receipts, man, and be like, just expecting people to get their shit, man. I'm new to the world, man. So I just think, man, when you take something to the United States Post Office, everyone's supposed to get it, right? Who's watching the Fury fight Saturday? Who's Fury fighting, man? Jalen, hit me up, man. $25 for autograph book and $30 for the t-shirt, man, depending on what size, all right? We got hoodies. We got a couple hoodies left. I'm going to look at the sizes Sunday night, man. We'll talk about it. If you guys want, man, you want to support us, man, grab the book, man. Blood on the Razor Wire. We definitely appreciate that. Do the right thing and notify. Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, man. The truth hurts, man. Why don't you talk reality, man? Why don't you come on the show, bro? Let's kick it, man. I'll disguise your voice. I'll disguise your appearance and everything. I mean, I'll see who you are. You can wear a mask when you talk to me. But you could try every cop that I've ever talked to, I said, look, man, if you want me to do this, do that, I'll do it, bro. And I'm not going to pull you on here and give you all like trick questions. What was one of the best boxing matches you ever seen, man? Was it Emmanuel? Who was it, man? It was that Mickey Ward fight, right? With Emmanuel Burton. Holy shit, man. What was that, 2001? Think about that. You want to watch a good fight? Watch that. Mickey Ward and Emmanuel Burton. That was a war, man. That was a good fight. Better than the Gaddy fights, I think. But anyway. They always trying to get beef cooking between you and 1090. I don't beef with people, man. I don't want to beef with anyone. I respect 1090, man. He did me a favor. I would never beef with that dude, man. Never. So I don't care. I don't think that's what people were doing. Someone said something, but we correct it, man. I'm not, it's real and it's wrong. I'm gonna tell you what I think, bro. Rob, I might have to go watch that fight tonight with my wife. When the boys go to bed, I'm gonna put that fight on, man. My wife's a big fight fan too, man. She always was. And some of you guys know my stepfather's heavily involved in the boxing world. Listen, man. My dad's got some stuff, man. He's got a clock made by Rocky Marciano, man. Handmade clock. I don't know what that thing's worth. My stepfather, man. Roy Jones beat up my boxing coach, but Scott Sigmund, gave him a fight in Roy's hometown. Fighters used to do that too, man. Fighters would look out for people, man. They'd be like, man, I'm gonna get this, dudes that you fought in the amateurs, like, yo, I'm gonna get this kid a lookout, man. I'm all the way up. You guys might remember David Reed, man. Where was David from? Philly. And he fought a kid from my town called Robert Push-Up Frazier. We fought in the same gym. Push-Up was a kid that we all looked up to, man. Phenomenal fighter, man. And for real, man, he beat that kid and they robbed him. But he gave him a fight. I think, who did I see, man? When I was at the De La Hoya Vargas fight, I talked to, was it Pernell Whitaker? No, was it maybe Sugar Shane Mosley, right? Country is 200-pound heavy bag went for 50 grand. It's crazy, right? I think it might have been Sugar Shane Mosley, man. No, it was Winky Wright. I talked to Winky Wright when I was down there, right? Dude, it's not even about that. The truth, it's about, dude, I don't get involved. I try not to get involved in all that stuff on the channel, man. Like prison politics, all that shit is bullshit, man. But at the end of the day, man, you're in prison. So, you don't go tell the cop, hey, man, dude threatened to beat me up. That's not how it works, bro. You just handle your business. You have to. All right, dude. All right, dude. You're out of here, bro. This dude's all the way the fuck out of here, man. You know what? We can't talk to you, dude. You can't talk to The Truth Hurts. Because, dude, you just want to come in here and antagonize people, man, and start shit. Like I told you, I don't hate you, man. I don't hate you, man. And you know something? You want to know something about the government since you want to talk that shit, man? Like they want to give out, cooperation agreements and take your points down if you go put someone in prison. But how about, taking people's points down if they go educate someone, man? If they go help some kid out? Or how about they give a message, man, about the wrongs that they've done in that sentencing? They do a video to talk to kids. How about you give them a downward departure for that? How about the feds put people in a position to do that type of shit because they're trying to give them 40 or 50 years? How about that shit? Yeah, man, The Truth Hurts, man. It's full of shit, man. I try to be respectful to you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though, I don't, like I told you, I don't hate you because you're a cop. I talk to cops on the channel. I interview people that in law enforcement, a federal judge, all that, bro. Like, I'm not mad at you, man. But, dude, don't come on here and just be, man, because guess what? Everything's not all the way that it looks, man. Prison is still prison, man, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we live in a time where prisons are extremely dangerous, man. Where prisons are just like, out of hand. There's certain things you can't do, man. Or else you're going to get killed anyway. And what you have to do, let this be a teachable moment from my boy, right? Because I don't want to block him from the channel because I don't dislike you, man. You weigh in and sometimes you got good points. But let this be a teachable moment, man, where, you have to change the character and the environment with the cops and the prisoners. And that's never going to happen. If you could change that, guess what? You'd have a prison system like you have in Sweden, right? I don't know Carlos Velez, homie. Where's he from? I don't want to do my man like that, man. The Truth Hurts. I don't want to just block him, man. Because he does have some valid points when he's in here, right? And I'm not mad at you, bro, but come on, man. Don't try to get, dude, come on and do an interview, man. Get your message out. Do an interview. View delete. What the fuck? Best cams. Fun hot girls. What the hell is that? Damn, man. The Truth Hurts. Now you switched your name, bro? Go ahead and smile, man. It's all right. If you're mad at me, it's all right. I ain't mad at you. It's all good, man. Well, we were talking Rocky, then Truth Hurts got Chad all heated. Nah, because, man, it's just about reality, man. We deal with reality. We got to deal with reality on here, right? We can't just be like, well, go tell the CO that Billy's going to stab you tonight at 6. Like, it don't work that way, but, if it did, we'd have a whole lot safer prison system, I guess. But I'm not mad at you, big dog. You're a cop. Come on here. You got to trust me, man. I will give you the respect that you deserve. I will not put your face on here or your voice. We'll disguise it. I got a good editor. Stanford Prison Experiment explains how we operate in those situations between prisoner and guard. Things turn bad very quickly. They could. Chad's cool as a cucumber. He don't get heated. Nah, I get heated, bro, a little bit. Is Troy's wife interested in doing an interview? That would be so cool. Maybe I should talk to Troy and his wife and see if she wants to come on. Did you see all that porn site pop up? Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Craig. Let's not attack the dude because I don't want the dude to be mad. The Devil's Butcher Shop. You guys want me to read some more of that? I will. It wasn't getting good views, man, but I will. Hey, Chad, how I sent you 2 photos of me seeing some Coleman USP 2 crown on the street, and I showed them love. Leon Swan. Leon, we got to figure out a time, man, because your time difference is so different than ours. Leon Swan was with Whitey Bulger, sent me, envelope with Whitey Bulger's name on it from the prison. He ran into 2 of the cops in his country that were on vacation, that were cops at the prison that he was at. And Leon, I think I remember who they were, man. Were they husband and wife and worked in the kitchen? Because I think they ended up coming to Raybrook from Coleman, and they were really good people. And he's seen them on the street like, yo, they're like, damn, hey, bro, we remember you. What's up? They were cops. And this dude showed them love and respect, didn't try to hurt him, didn't try to do anything to him, man. Like, yo, what's up? Showed him around his country, whatever. But that's what's up. Heck yeah, his wife for sure. Well, I mean, that's her decision, man. You know what I mean? That's a decision for her and Troy to make. Whoa. Your boy looked like a rooster right there. Oh, yeah, you enjoyed that Colts beat down? You're talking fighting words, my boy. It's all good. We're going now. It is what it is. So, look, man, we've been on here almost an hour. I'm going to get ready to go upstairs with my wife. We might check out that fight tonight. Miss Lauren, we'd love to hear from you. Yes, I would love to hear from her, too. If we could do an interview, it would be nice. Definitely, Bro Chad is a good dude. Like, there's only a few guys. Look, man, I just do what I can, man. I told you guys before, I don't live off of YouTube, man. A lot of people get paid, man, that, work and help. And the editor, don't think the editor is cheap, man, because it's not. Because I don't have time to edit, man. I wrote 2 motions in 2 days. Okay. We had a black woman to come, and then her husband came to Raybrook. They were cool as a fan. What was the black dude? What was the black dude's name that worked in the kitchen, man? Be standing up there when you're getting your food, man. Like, yo, man, I'm hungry, man. He's like, man, give me an extra tray, man. He was a good dude, man, that cop. And don't think that all cops are bad, because they're not, man. There's cops in there, man, that, somebody, like the lieutenant that I interviewed, you guys will see that video. Like, he's a really good dude, man. People in there ain't all nasty people, man. There's some nasty people in there, but not all of them, man. And some of them will help you out, man. I'm hungry, man. Get an extra tray, man. Hey, look, man. What do you got on you, man? You stealing shit? Yeah, man. All right, keep it, man. They let you go out of the kitchen with the shit. So anyway, Joey Frakes, that shit's gross. All right. I like the snow games, man. When I was a kid, man, I'm losing my voice, man. Yeah, it's crazy, Casper. When I was a kid, man, I loved them games, man. When it's raining out and you hit a dude coming down the sideline, boom, jacked up. But anyway, I'm going to close the show, man. I'm losing my voice a little bit, people. Have a good night. For those of you, man, just give a big shout out to my wife tonight. How about that? How about I give my wife a shout out, right? You guys have seen Jenny, right? Seen her on the show. It's my wife. Give Jenny a shout out tonight, man. Listen, man, I never really understood, man, what a good mother she was until, I knew she's a good mom, but about 2 days ago, or was it yesterday, she wanted to go out and do some things, some painting and stuff. And I had to watch the boys for like 3.5 hours, right? I don't know how she does it every day, because after 3.5 hours alone, they would not. When one fell asleep, the other one woke up. They were screaming. Son ended up, Mike DiLeonardo, what's up, bro? My son had to go to the hospital last night too, and he had thrash, and so doesn't his brother. So we got to give him meds and all that. They're doing all right. But I was like, damn, man. I felt sad that they had something. But anyway, my wife's a good woman. I appreciate her. I love her. Love all you guys, man. Appreciate everybody sharing the channel. Some of you guys write, say, hey, I wish I could donate money. I don't have it. Man, listen, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about none of that. If you can't donate, man, that don't mean nothing. Share the video, man, because some kid needs to hear it, man. Listen, appreciate everybody. Hope you guys like, the live. We did a video earlier, man. If you can, share the videos. We're going to get the Troy Kell video edited tonight, get a nice thumbnail, and we're going to put it out because people need to hear Troy's voice, man. People need to know that, hey, man, there has to, and I told them this on the video, I believe. There's consequences for actions, man. But sometimes they're just so overly harsh, man, where you're like, damn, man. Dude, if you've never been in the hole, man, like for a long amount of time. You don't even understand. It's like they're ripping shit out of you. You can't think. You can't. And he is remorseful for what he's done. And that'll come across just in his voice. And I ask him if he is. So you guys will hear that stuff, all right? But you guys have a good night, man. Tell your son, tell your daughter that you love them. Tell your wife that you love her, and you appreciate the work that she does around the house. And again, I appreciate and respect all of the women that are on here tonight that have a husband or a loved one in prison, man. And you're sticking by them. Big shout out to Lauren, because I know it's not easy, man. Everybody keep pushing. Have a wonderful night. William Clark, have a great night, bro. You too. And Old Head in Kentucky. We'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Until tomorrow, we're out.